So I went ahead and I built the flower pot heater from all the YouTube videos I saw and various texts and videos that I've read and blah blah blah. Yeah, pretty straightforward. A few points, well, quite a few points they miss out on the actual video, but I'm just going to take this apart. So we basically got this one pot here and we got this smaller pot here, and you see what we do is we have a little mini bread tin. Then you put your candles inside, you put your smaller pot on top of the heater, you cover the hole on the pot with a piece of foil, or use an existing candle that you know has already been used, and you put that heats up a lot, and then what you do is you put the larger pot on top like so, and then what this does is it convects the heat and it goes around and it comes out the top, and you feel it on the bottom as well. After about 15 minutes you get kind of a decent amount of heat. Now, a few points they missed out on all the videos I saw, and I think it's important that people kind of take these on board because there's a lot of safety aspects involved. First thing is the tea lights that people are told to use are just basic tea lights. Now, these are really highly dangerous, as I soon found out. Now, you see the cheap tea lights, when they burn, if you put them too close together with each other, they'll set the wax alight. So you actually end up with a huge fire within your living room space, and a lot of people are going to be using these on, I'm sure, in sheds, you know, in rooms in their houses. It's very dangerous, so you have to really watch out for that, and none of the videos I saw actually responded to that. So just don't use these, don't, get rid of them, and invest in some bigger lights, which I'm going to show you right now. So you can just see these ones, and I brought these from a very large supermarket, and yeah, they're pretty safe. All right, you can see that the cheap ones, the wax is filled right to the top, obviously, and when it burns down, it kind of, you put them close to each other, the wax burns in and the whole thing sets alight. Wax is very, very flammable, and the worst thing is you put water on it to put it out and it goes up even more. So you don't really want to do that, especially if you've got children and young kids around, so you want to be careful of that. Don't put the cheap tea lights in there, it's very, very dangerous. So what you want to think about as well is the height from this pot and in between this pot. So the height of so the distance between the bottom pot and that, the more distance there is, the more the heat can convect and flow out more. So obviously, if you can see, you can measure the height, so that is actually quite similar in height. So you get, it's not producing a great amount of heat, but if you get one a bit smaller and a bit lower, the heat's going to rise and push out more onto the sides. So yeah, happy heating and happy Christmas, and keep warm.